Ladies and gentlemen, Bowmaster619 here. I know it is quite late already, and more than likely a lot of you are probably already in bed, but either way, welcome back to the Night Ride. I see we do have someone here on the stream. Good evening to you. So, it has been quite an interesting day, to say the least. Very busy. And yes, every now and then you might catch glimpses of my face. So, we will take that as it comes. How is everyone feeling tonight? Because I am feeling quite full. I just got out of Red Robin. I enjoyed one of their Big Ghosts. If you're not familiar with the Ghost Tavern Double, it is a delicious burger which has ghost pepper hot sauce on it and 2 different kinds of jalapenos as well as pepper jack cheese. It is delicious. And I always get a side dipping cup of the ghost pepper sauce as well as ranch dressing because those are amazing together on their fries. So, I have not been able to live stream very much for the past few days, simply because we have been so ridiculously busy at work that I have not even had time to consider that. I mean, yes, I have taken quite a few deliveries that have been to the far reaches of our delivery areas, but I was so preoccupied I just honestly didn't feel like live streaming at that time. So, I know that's not necessarily an excuse, but either way, thank you very much for your patience. As far as for those of you that have been waiting for my new Spirit Saturdays video to come out, hopefully, if I can get the editing done tonight, it will be out fairly late tonight, but hopefully either way, it will be out. If not, I will be uploading first thing tomorrow morning. So that'll wind up being more of a Spirit Sundays video, but, you know, tomato, potato. Whatever the case may be. And for those of you that are interested, it is the conclusion of the Black Canyon Distillery Tour. If you remember, the first section was the interview with Susan, where she kind of gives a bit of a brief background of Black Canyon Distillery, as well as a look at what their products are. They actually have a surprisingly big selection for such a small, localized distillery. And all of their products are quite good, in my opinion at least. I was actually talking with them about the club that I'm a member of. If you remember, I'm a member of the club Flaviar. And I still to this day do not know if I'm pronouncing that right. Hopefully I am. But I'm a member of that club, and I suggested to them to get in touch with Flaviar, as well as a few more distilleries from around the area, and see if they would be willing to start up a Taste of Colorado tasting kit, or Mile High flavor, or something to that effect. Hello, Edit, and hello, David. Can't are you? What in the world is that supposed to mean? Are you trying to say that you can't see me? That is the point of the Night Ride, my friend. You don't get to see my beautiful face, you merely get to listen to the lovely, sultry sounds of my voice. Yes, I had a feeling that's where you were going with this. So again, hello, good evening to everyone. The second part, so weird, like Doom. I don't know, I've never actually, well, that's a bit of a lie. I have played the original Doom, but it was quite a while ago, and frankly, I didn't care for it too much. The Jamin Show, welcome. Don't believe I've ever seen you in one of my live streams before, so welcome. That's kind of what I was thinking. This is my first time. Well, welcome to the live stream. Welcome to the night ride. I hope you're enjoying it thus far. I'm merely giving people a bit of an update on what's going on my my other channel, I should say. It's no longer really my primary channel, this one is. I wanted to make a good first impression. Where am I going? I am going home. It's been a very long day, and I am looking forward to getting home to enjoy a couple of quick drinks and then taking my happy butt to bed. Thank you very much. I am, in fact, driving. A lot of my live streams are actually done while I am in the car and driving to various different places. If you're new here, I always promote safe driving, which is why I typically do not do anything with my phone while I am actually on the road. Which is one of the nice things about doing live streams like this, is the fact that I don't really have to handle the phone in any way. And I just told you I am going home. That's where I'm going. I was at the Red Robin up in Brighton off of I-76, and now I am heading home. I'm essentially taking the exact same route I take when I'm coming home from my job up in Denver. Now, for those of you that didn't catch it, the second part of the Black Canyon Distillery tour was where we actually went into the back room, where this distilling actually takes place. The third video that I'm going to be uploading is where I get to actually sample their different products. You have a good night as well. I'm glad you were able to tune in, at least for a little bit. And no, I did not massage today. I worked at Domino's today. And it was another completely ridiculous day, let me tell you. This entire week has been obscene for what we've been doing in business-wise. But still, there's been a few interesting moments. Come to think of it, yesterday as I was coming down 52... You're mistaken, my friend. I've had to clean both the Domino's bathrooms numerous times. And don't forget, I worked at Burger King for a while and had to clean those bathrooms as well. And let me tell you, the Burger King bathrooms get much worse than the Domino's bathrooms. And if I could bring you a cheesy bread, I totally would. Excuse me. Have you tried their spinach and feta stuffed cheesy bread? It is delicious, especially if you have a little bit of Alfredo sauce to dip it in. Have 6 bathrooms. Yeah, have you had to clean up pee out of a playground area? I have. Believe me, I know how disgusting the bathrooms can get. But that's just part of the job. And besides that, when did we get on this crappy subject anyway? Yes, I just went there. Boom, boom, shh. I honestly have to ask, does my laugh just sound even creepier when you can't see my face? It is, but it took a while for them to learn to cook it all the way here. Keep getting doughy ones. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. There's a chance they might be using an old, outdated oven. I know before we got our new ownership that we had quite an old oven that only had 2 of them, and it was very inefficient. So, believe me, I understand what you're coming from. I can't tell you how many times we got complaints about either our cheesy bread or especially our pan pizzas would come out extremely doughy. But ever since we got new ownership as well as the remodel, we got a brand new set of ovens, 3 of them, and they cook wonderfully. I had a kid smear his poop on the toilet and floor in my bathroom at work. By the time I got to it, it was caked on. Boy, I know how that goes. I mean, I thought being in the crap was a figure of speech, but there you go. Whew. I remember one time I went into a restaurant, I think it was a buffet, like a Golden Corral or something, and it was literally the exact same thing. Some jerk-off had decided to smear their crap, literally, all over the inside of the stall, and not one of the employees had come in to clean it up yet. Yeah, I'm sure it was disgusting. I mean, it's bad enough that someone smeared their poop everywhere, but the fact that you're having to clean it up with wet products, which is just rehydrating the crap, literally, is the worst. I really hope you had gloves. I can't tell if this guy has his brights on or not. But the fact that you were just able to see my face means he probably had his brights on. Oh well. So, I sell mattresses too, and we didn't have cleaning supplies. I ran to the store to get some. Oh, that's lovely. I've been down. Are you doing a rap song or something? Damn new LED lights, I can't tell half the time myself. Yeah, true enough. I mean, heck, the lights on my little Toyota here, woo! They are some bright suckers, especially when I have the headlights cleaned. Because we've been kind of snowy the last couple days here, so my car is kind of caked in mud at the moment. And the headlights are a little difficult to actually see through. I mean, I've still got really good headlights on this thing, so they're bright almost no matter what. But they could use a cleaning. I mean, my entire car needs a bath, frankly. So, you know, it is what it is, pretty much. The lights that really are interesting are the ones that are kind of the reddish maroon kind of color. Supposed to have a windstorm of doom right here now, but it's been pretty calm. Well, better be calm than be windy, that's for sure. And up here in northern Colorado, where we are, we're fairly close to Wyoming. So it's not uncommon that we actually get some pretty fierce winds through here. I mean, if you've ever been through Wyoming, they're called the Windy State for a reason. Especially when you're talking about the flat plains. Up in the mountains, it's not nearly as bad, but down on the plains, woo! Just went to May. Okay. We all get excited and it's just plain normal rain. Hey, we could use a bit more moisture here in northern Colorado. We got some yesterday, but okay, just letting everyone know now, there's a chance that connection might get a little bit crappy a little further up here, so if we start buffering, I'm going to apologize in advance. You want power outages? There aren't very many people that actually want power outages nowadays that I know of. I mean, sure, power outages can be fun. There's no doubt about that. But there aren't many people that I know of that actually want power outages to happen. I mean, the thing that kind of stinks is the fact that my girlfriend lives up in Greeley, and the house they're in is a nice house, but the heater in it is 100% electric. So if the power goes out there, they literally have no heat whatsoever because their stove is electric, their heater is electric, but it's the only time it's actually quiet and dark. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Story time. I remember several years ago, Do you remember when the movie 10,000 BC came out? Because I remember that came out around the same time as the movie Pathfinder did, I believe. And we were sitting at home, we were watching the movie 10,000 BC, and it was right at one of the climax scenes of that movie where the gigantic saber-toothed tiger, singular, was coming up to the main guy, and there had been a storm brewing the entire movie, right? So it's fairly dark outside. We're seeing flashes of lightning every now and then. Well, it builds up to the climax where the gigantic saber-toothed cat is right in front of the main guy. It looks like he's about to rip his head off. All of a sudden, boom! Lightning strikes directly over our house. Thunder hits the exact same time because it was so close, and the power just shuts off. Right at that massive climax, and I literally fell out of the chair. I jumped so much. No HVACs buzzing, no streetlights, no humming power lines. Yeah, I can see how that could be potentially annoying. Oh yeah, I usually do not jump for movies, but that lightning strike was so damn perfect in its timing that I didn't stand a chance. Story time again. Do you remember the movie Snakes on a Plane that has Samuel L. Jackson in it? It is a B movie, yes, but it's okay. It's not bad. And if you haven't seen it, I don't want to give away any spoilers, but I'm going to go ahead and tell you this anyway. My mom and I were sitting there watching it, and there's a scene where the co-pilot comes back into the cockpit and is trying to see what happened to the pilot because he went down into the internal mechanism of the plane to try and figure out what was going on. And I think at this point they weren't 100% sure that there were snakes on the plane. So the co-pilot comes back in. She's looking over the opening, and all of a sudden, boom, a snake jumps up right in her face, a great big red one. And my cat, Frisky, was sitting on my feet. No. She was sitting on my mom's feet, correction. I jumped, which made my mom jump, which made my cat jump, and my cat gave my mom a dirty look, and my mom gave me a dirty look. It's like, I should have known that was coming. That was a perfect setup for a jump scare, and it got me. Let's see, I had one hit the power pole about 50 feet from my house. Back when we had modems in our computers, it surged and it melted it. Holy crap. I'll bet that was interesting. Oh dear. I should have gotten gas. I did not realize this. I think I'm a little low on fuel. What do you think? Okay, now you're back to seeing nothing. I was running around my house with my two cats at the time, trying to figure out where you sit without metal. What the hell? Oh, that's someone walking down the street. I couldn't tell what the heck that was. Yeah, you definitely don't want to be near anything metallic when you're in a lightning storm, that's for sure. Clown? No, thankfully it was not a clown. Which reminds me, has anyone even heard anything about those freaking clowns for a while? It seems like they just kind of popped up for a few months and then vanished again. You know, a lot of people think that is a massive conspiracy, actually. They think that the clowns came out for the time frame that they did, specifically to draw everyone's attention away from another potential either U.S. or world hazard that they were trying to keep everyone else from seeing. You know, a lot of people are claiming it was some kind of conspiracy cover-up. I can tell you one thing. Nobody in a clown suit will want to jump me because I'd drop them. I typically will walk around with a walking stick of some kind. Probably or to promote it. I don't think there were any kind of creepy clown movies or something that were coming out at that time. Clowns don't necessarily scare me either, but if a clown with a really freaky face covered in blood starts running towards me with a freaking machete, it's either going to be me running away or me beating the crap out of him with my walking stick. And maybe it was for the It remake, but that seems like that came out quite a bit after the whole clown craze happened. You know, just saying. It seems like that was, like, what, a couple years before It actually came out? I honestly don't even remember when precisely it was. True enough, anyone running towards you with a machete would be creepy, but the fact that it's someone that is dressed up as a clown just kind of adds to the creep and scare factor, in my opinion. I mean, clowns are already pretty creepy as it is. The fact that one is running towards you with a machete or a meat cleaver or an axe or something to that effect, that just makes you feel like you're in American Horror Story or something. Which I have not seen. Nah, they don't do it right. Are you trying to tell... Bunnies! Sorry, there's a couple of bunnies in front of my car, but they got out of the way. Gotta have sharp-cornered makeup like John Wayne Gacy. One of the most terrifying clowns of all time, that's for sure. Hi. Oh, that was fun. The only terrifying clown. Well, that's because he was a actual clown that murdered people. Unlike most of the shows that we know of nowadays. I mean, that's the really big difference, is the fact that he was real. Good, I wanted it to be creepy. Hi, Belle Belle. Hi, Belle. How you doing, pretty girl? Hello, Miss Belle. Ooh, like a what? I'm not sure what that symbol is supposed to mean there, David. Miss Belle. Hey, Tom, you out here to greet me too? Oh, is that what that's supposed to be? Is that something to do with that idiotic group, ICP? I mean, seriously, why would anyone consider that crap to be music? I don't get it. I mean, it's basically like Eminem in clown costumes. Hi, Miss Belle. Hi, Miss Belle. How you doing, pretty girl? You saying hi to everyone? Say hi, Miss Belle. Yep, I will completely agree with that. Ready to go in? Alright, well, before I go ahead and end this live stream, I know there is one person you've all been dying to see. Hey, Tom. I know you guys have just been dying to see Tom again. Hey, Thomas. Hi. Tom. No, it's too late for you to go out, buddy. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, well, I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap this live stream up here. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you for joining me. For those of you who just joined for the first time, nice to see you here. Until next time, as always, drive safe. Bowmaster619 out, and I will see you guys in the next video. Take care.